Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. Today I will show you how you can zoom in Capcut easily. And I'll show you a couple ways how you could do that. One way is to do it easily with the effects, and another way is to do it by just adding keyframes, and I'll show you how you could do that. In the instance of adding keyframes, you have the flexibility to be able to zoom a little bit more. Now, the first thing you want to do, of course, is log into Capcut and then add your media. And I'm going to add a media here where you could actually see the zoom pretty well. Let's see here so that we could capture the zoom. There we go. So in this instance, as you can see here, these ladies are far. So this gives me the opportunity to be able to zoom into them and zoom out. Now, the very easy way to go about this, if you do not know how to zoom using keyframes, or if you have no background in video editing, well, guess what? CapCut's really cool. All you could simply do is go to Effects, go to Search Effects, and go to Zoom. As you can see there, search for Zoom. Once you go into Zoom, if you are subscribing to CapCut Pro, look at all the zoom effects that you have here. If you're not and just have a free account like I have here, well, guess what? You could use the zoom lens, which I think is pretty cool. It gives you the zoom effect, and you could also use the slow zoom. So in this instance, let me put the slow zoom here first, and then you could see. So I'm going to stretch this out a little bit here. So this is the effect here. Once you click on the effect, it comes right here, and you could see the slow zoom. As you can see, we just added it here. Now, once I play the video, you're going to see what happens. You see that at the slow zoom? And you could just do that. If you have no background and you do not want to get into all that stuff, that's a good way to go about it. Now, the only thing is, you can't do much with slow zoom. You see under basic and adjustment, there is just not much you could do. But a good thing is you can do that with another one, and that's the zoom lens. So I'm going to put the zoom lens right here. And let's stop the video here. Once I click the zoom lens, it comes right here. Now you'll notice it's where my bar is here that the effect comes to. So wherever your bar is on your timeline, that's where the effect is going to come when you click it. All right, I'm going to stretch this out again. And then let's go in here and then let's play the video and see what happens. So you see that we'll get the zoom effect there because that's the zoom lens, and that's pretty cool. So it just gives you that effect where it zooms in and then it zooms out, And for as long as you have it, it keeps doing that. Now, the good thing is you could adjust this one by simply clicking on it. And you see here, you have the range and the speed, which I think is really cool. Again, if you have no background in video editing and nothing of keyframes and whatnot, this is a good way to go about it. So I could lessen the range, I could lessen the speed, and now let's see what happens when I play it. See that? Not the same. As you can see, it slows it down and whatnot. Now, if I were to speed it up, you would see, and adjust the range, you'll see the difference. Look at that. Makes it a little bit more dramatic, right? And you see, because it's long, it'll just keep doing it. So if I just needed it for a quick zoom, of course, I would have to pull this back right here so it could just give me my quick zoom right there, and I'm gone. But that's the easy way to simply do it if you have no background and just don't know how to zoom and you want to know how to zoom. Now, the other way I'm going to show you how to do this is how you can actually do it by adding a keyframe. So let's take out these zooms here. I'm going to delete these, simply delete that, and simply delete this one. All right, so here we go. So the other way to go about this is to add keyframes. So let's say I want to zoom from here to here. Wherever I want to zoom from, I have to pick that spot. So I'm going to pick the spot here. Now I'm going to zoom in so you guys can see right here at the bottom. Okay, so let's say I want to zoom starting from here. All I have to do then is double click my clip, and then scroll down to the right here and go to transform and go to scale. As you can see under here, I got scale, and over here is my keyframe to be able to adjust my zoom. So let's just add a keyframe right here. There we go. And so if we were to adjust this keyframe to 150% right there, see what we get when we hit that keyframe. So I'm going to play the video now, and we are at 150%. Now, we're going to add another keyframe here that takes it to 100%. And now that we play this, let's see what happens. See that? It zooms out. There you go. Now, you could do this. Go back to this keyframe. You could always adjust your keyframes. Make this 50% right there, and come over here, and then make this one 150% right here. Now we're going to play and let's see what happens when we hit our keyframes. Look at that. So that's a real quick way for you to be able to zoom in again, to do your zooms by just going in here and adding your keyframes. And that's how you could simply do that. And you could simply play within these little diamonds as you add them to adjust your keyframes and to zoom in at your will. But that's how you could do it. 2 quick, easy ways where you could just go into CapCut and use the zoom feature or the zoom effects, or go into your clip by double clicking it, scroll down, go to transform, and then work with the scale and the keyframes here to be able to zoom in at your will. I hope this was helpful. If it is, like the video, subscribe to our channel so you can continue to see helpful videos that just make your life easier. Till next time, take care.